Hey everyone, this is your CDL instructor Pedro. Today we got a good one. We're going to finish the series of how to master the pre-trip. This is part 3, so let's get this started. So first, the 3-part rule. What it is, the condition, and what is it for. Try to remember that so when you're trying to remember the part, you know how to explain it. So if you do the 3-part rule, it's going to help you out by remembering and explaining. Number 2, build a transition. So when you're talking about a part like the tire, explain the tire, transition into the rim. When you talk about the rim and finish it, transition into the lug nuts. So if you build a transition, you're just moving on from part to part, which is going to help you to build points to help you pass the test. It's all about transitioning to the next part. So if you understand your system, like we talked about the other part too, it's going to help you transition into the next part. So build a transition to help you check every part off by explaining it the proper way. Number 3, don't break your character. So if you forget to talk about a part or you mislabel a part or explain it the wrong way, don't say my bad or can I start over. Just continue explaining the next parts. Once you remember that you forgot about that part, ask the examiner if can I come back and talk about it. For the most part, they're going to let you come back because they want to give you a chance. They're not there to fail you guys. They're there to make sure you understand the system and the parts properly. They just want to make sure you're safe. So if you understand that if you're explaining it right but you forgot about a part, just let them know it. Can I go back and talk about it? So don't break your character, guys. Number 4, group your parts together. So when you're talking about a certain system like the steering system, so you could bring the steering shaft, the U-joint, the steering gearbox, the 3-piece steering linkage, bring them together so when you talk about it, you get them all out the way and then you can transition into the suspension parts. So if you group the parts together, it's going to help you identify what you need to talk about and how you need to talk about it. So instead of just talking about the steering gearbox and then moving on to the tire, finish the whole steering component so it helps you group the parts together so you're able to get the most points right away. So remember, group the parts together, guys. A real underrated rule is listen to your self-talk. If you see yourself making mistakes on certain parts, listen to yourself so you know how to fix the problem. That's a big one that a lot of people don't do. They just talk, but they don't listen to themselves. They don't see what problems they need to fix. If you guys can figure out these steps, I guarantee you, you guys will pass the pre-trip and be a master at it. And you guys will always use these rules when you guys are doing the pre-trip on the road by yourself. All right, with that being said, guys, this will be it for mastering the pre-trip. Next one, we're going to start talking about components, but see you guys on the next one.